Hello beautiful people, Wayne Hackman here, aka Whackstar, and this is my update on Kenya and Starlink. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. A number of months back, I posted a few videos about my experience with Starlink coming to Kenya. And for some bizarre reason, I was one of those few people, if not the only person in Kenya, who managed to get his hands on a Starlink device and start using it. And I thought that this was something that had come to the whole of Kenya. And I still to this day don't quite understand what I did to get the connection early. However, this is 3 months on, and the reason why I'm making this video now is that I'm made aware, certainly with my app, that the price plans have changed, which suggests to me that it's available in Kenya for anybody to purchase. So how's my experience been? Well, despite having this new-fandangled way of getting internet access, it hasn't been smooth sailing. It took me a number of attempts to find a good location for the dish to be. It has to be completely unobstructed, and actually even with that I'm getting speeds that vary from 1 megabit to 2 megabit upload and download to 200 plus megabit upload and download, and everything in between. If I'm honest, it seems to hover around the 30 megabit upload. I also get very high latency. It can range from anything from 300 to 200 milliseconds. The lowest I've seen currently is about 76 milliseconds. And in the early days, all of my traffic was bizarrely routed through Nigeria. However, that seems to have been changing, and I'm wondering if that's part of the reason why Kenya is now officially on the map, where they're getting local sources of internet for Starlink to use. Now, I had anticipated as a satellite service that I would occasionally lose network connection. And to be honest, and I've stopped using it for the time being, my disconnections were frequent, despite a clear view of the sky. I actually complained about it, and originally they thought it was a problem with part of my equipment, which required me to send all of the equipment back to the United States and get a new dish and set it up. Part of the reason why it's taken me such a long time to post this reply. But even with the new dish, everything is varied, despite the fact that they're saying the equipment is configured correctly. So I'm getting disconnections about once or twice every 8 minutes, which, if I'm honest, is frustrating, particularly if I'm doing live streaming or some high connection requirement. So what's it costing me? Well, in the early days, I seemed to be on a $200 a month plan. And I think that's one of the reasons why I managed to get it early, is because I've committed to an international plan, which could be used anywhere in the world. Well, very recently I've seen the plans change on my app, and they now range from everything from around 6,000 shillings up to 400,000 shillings. I'll show a screenshot of the app for you to have a look. Or 6,000 shillings rather is a much better price to pay, and I've actually subscribed to that program now, which is saving me a considerable amount of money, and one of the reasons why I bought it early, considerably less than what I'm paying my current internet provider. So bear that in mind when you're buying it. Will that get better? I don't know. Just watching the news, Elon Musk and Starlink are putting more and more satellites up in the sky. It seems like every week, and I know that there is even a second generation of Starlink satellite in the process of being sent up. So the service is only going to get better. And so if you're in the middle of nowhere, it could be a viable option to get a slightly better, slightly more reliable internet service with slightly higher bandwidth up and down. However, if you still have access to perhaps a good cell phone network or another way of receiving internet, I wouldn't quite make the shift just yet. Although I do believe it's going to get much better as the years and months go on, and of course, me being a tech YouTuber, I'll certainly comment about it on this channel. So it's been an interesting ride. It hasn't been the world-changing internet service that I had hoped it would be. It demonstrates a huge amount of potential. I'm certainly an early adopter, and I would caution you on adopting it yourself just yet. I'm recording this at the beginning of July 2023, so maybe in 6 months to a year's time I'll post an update, but I wanted to help you understand what was happening and maybe help you make an informed decision if you're looking to change your internet provider here in Kenya. Anyway, I want to say thank you for watching, and please rate and subscribe to all of the YouTubers things that you do online. If you have any questions, ask them in the link below, and I look forward to updating you on this particular issue very soon. Thanks for watching.